welcome to my fourth installment of my hair tutorial. Today we're going to do curling. This is fourth day hair. So I've worn it obviously straight. I wore it straight for 2 days. The first day I washed it, blew it dry, straightened it. The second day I restrained it after I used heat protectant so that I didn't damage it. On the third day I generally pull it back. I'll either put it in a sock bun or a ponytail. And on the fourth day I enjoy curling it. And then when I go to wash it again, I use a mask, and I use the Loreal Total Repair 5 mask on my hair, and it is great, and it gets rid of all that damage I put it through during the week. Alright, so for curling, the tools I use are these two curling irons, and they're both made by Remington. You can find these at Walmart. This is a 3/4 inch barrel. And it is, I believe, $12.97 at Walmart. This is the inch barrel, and it is $13.97 at Walmart. So they're very inexpensive, but they work really well. So I definitely recommend them. I'm going to use this one today, the 3/4 of an inch. I want to say 3/4 of a quarter inch. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm going to use this one today. It gives me the more curly look, and this one I use for a more voluminous look when I just want to put some volume in my hair and just a little bit of curl on the ends, because my hair, it is long, but it's not that long, so this one doesn't give me like really tight curls or anything, but this one does. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I do before I curl my hair. Alright, so we are working with fourth day hair here, so I'm definitely going to grab my Rockaholic Dirty Secret Dry Shampoo. It is a must. I have some oil left in my hair, you know, from running my fingers through it, putting it in a ponytail, all that stuff. So I go for the roots, and I go ahead and spray that in and rub it in. And especially on my part, I'm going to do that. Rub that in. And I don't have too much oil, which is very nice, because typically I do. So, and this helps give you volume as well. So I just put a little bit in today because I didn't have too much oil. So just right there on the roots. Okay, how do you like this? This is a great hairstyle, right? Yeah, I like it. Anyway, all right, the next thing I'm going to do is put heat protectant spray in my hair. I grab the Tresemme and I just put it all throughout. I don't want to get my hair too wet. And then I'm going to grab my brush and distribute that through. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is pull my hair halfway back, leaving about that inch, just like my straightening tutorial, leaving about an inch between my ear and the top of my head. And I usually leave it like this when I'm doing it, but I will clip it back so you're not distracted by that. And then I'm going to start on the bottom, so I'll go ahead and brush out my hair. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, and this is something people might not typically do, but I've done it my whole life. And so did my mom. Even when I was younger, I was a dancer, and we had to curl my hair all the time. I spray my hair with Hairspray, and I use the Garnier Fructis style Extreme Control Anti-Humidity Hairspray. And it's Extreme 5. So I spray that in my hair, and that gives you kind of like a sticky base, and that's going to help form the curl. And you won't have to leave the curling iron on it for as long. And then I go ahead and brush that through. Alright, to start curling, I typically take about an inch section of hair to curl. Then I'm grown, and then I move everything else back. Then I'm going to grab my curling iron. This is the 3/4, oh my goodness, 3/4 of an inch curling barrel. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I hope you're enjoying it. Alright, so I have the inch of my hair. Now the clamp is towards the front. And then what I'm going to do is put it in my hair and flick it so that my hair flips around, and then I go like this, see, and my hair will just slide through it. So I'm going to clamp it, flip it, so all of it's in the front. I'm going to grab it and pull it around so it's twisted around the barrel. Then I'm going to clamp it and kind of twist at the same time so my hair is getting fed through the barrel. And then I'm going to hold it just for a few seconds and then let it through. And kind of go like this while I'm letting it through. Okay. So I'm going to grab another inch and show you again. I might put this one in slow motion. So if I talk, it'll sound like this, but at least you'll get an idea of what I'm really saying about the flick. So I'm going to put it in.
Flip it. And then feed it through. And twist at the same time. Slow motion, baby.
I hope you enjoy that if I do that. It'll be funny. Hold it. I kind of feel my hair. And, you know, once I feel it's got nice and warm, and I let it through. Okay, so I'm going to go for the second layer. So typically I put that towards the back. Give it a nice shot of hairspray just to reinforce it, the hold. Then I'm going to take my hair down. And I'm going to come up right here and grab everything on the top, twist it, put it in the clip, move that nice little crazy hair. And then I have my second layer, and I'll bring everything forward. And there you see it. So then I'm going to take a shot of hairspray all around. And then with this section, since I just hairsprayed it, I'm going to go up and grab the new section. And since I hairsprayed it, I'm going to have to brush it out so it's not all clumped together. And that'll create a nicer curl. I really recommend brushing through your hair before you go to curl it. So I'm going to go ahead and do this second section, and then I'll bring you back when I go for the top. Alright, I finished that section, and that section kind of had a side piece, and I did the flick technique with that too. I'm calling it the flick technique. I have no idea what it really is. That's just what I call it. Alright, for the front, this is mostly my bangs. Now, I don't really curl them all that much, but on the sides where they're longer, let me comb them out so you can see what I'm working with here. There's some longer pieces, like over here, and in the middle are my bangs. So I take those longer pieces, I apologize, but you're going to lose my face, and I curl those. But I don't spray them because I think that they're more delicate hairs. And I just kind of wave that through with the flick technique. Tara's flick technique. I guess that's what I'll call it. And then with this piece, I do like a back flick. Okay, so see, you're getting like these traditional ring curls. Don't worry. I will help you out with those. Okay, so this is my longest little piece on the side. I'm just going to flick that through. Set it there and there. Okay, so now my bangs. What I do for those is I comb them so they're all together. And I do old school 80s. I don't know if it's 80s. I was born in 86, but we'll see. I just curl it under like this and hold it for a second and feed it through. Not for long, because I don't want seriously curly curls. So that made like a C shape, and I'll show you what I do with those in just a second. Do you like it? Do you think I should keep it like this? No. Alright, the next thing I do is what makes my hairstyle look the way I want it to. So I did the, curled under with my bangs, so I kind of finger comb those over. And I have a lot of volume on one side of my head because of my part, which is right there. It's a side part. So I bring those over and I kind of go like this with my claw, and I go sound effects again. And I always get this wayward curl over here that sticks out, and I try to, there it is, see? I try to get that just behind my ear. Alright, so for the bottom part, adjust my mirror again. I'm just going to finger comb through, and what I'm going to do is grab one side of my hair, twist it. This isn't going to hurt your curls at all, especially if you reinforce the hairspray. With that twist, I'm going to take my hairspray and spray it. Okay, and then it's going to be like one unit of hair. And then I'm going to take this side and twist it and spray it. And then the back. I don't actually have very much in the back, so it's pretty much all together. Alright, so once I get to that point, I kind of separate it a little bit. I have a mirror right here, sorry. And then I take my bangs back and spray them. It's a lot of hairspray. And if you want it more together, you can redo the twist and spray. Okay. And that piece, oh, that bothers me. Keep that back there. Alright, so that is how I curl my hair and how I get the waves that are kind of all together. Really appreciate your guys' comments and suggestions. Please keep them coming down below. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Also, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and Keek. They are all linked below. Everything I'm wearing will be in the description box. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!